Popping? What's popping? L.A.R. movement still moving. Got to get the mic out the way. I don't need it today. So, 50 Cent has been going viral. I want to talk about other stuff, but I'll do that tomorrow and Sunday. But 50 Cent went viral because of him on Lil Wayne show. And then right now, checking what's happening. Greetings. And then right now you got Jada Pinkett going again about the August Alsina thing. And Emmanuel was popping. Ron was good. I'm vertical? Hold up. Da, 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 da. Hold up. Okay. Is that better? Let me see. Rotate the device. Okay. So I'm going to just hold the phone in. I wanted to, lay it to the side, but whatever. What's good? It did, man. Thank you. So basically, we got this whole situation as far as Jada Pinkett is concerned. But 50 Cent, I got to start with this being exotic stuff, right? So you got ladies upset about him, the exotic dating part of the thing. Let me see something, cause I want to rotate this joint. Will was capped, yeah. See, this bull. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do it this way, cause I don't feel like holding this thing this whole time. So one of the things about this situation is Will, well 50 is talking about dating women that look like they fresh off the boat, right? They came from a different place. And I'm like, what's up, Gregory? Like, and one of the issues about that is, that's better, is we're dealing with a society that want to play games. Oh man, Prophet, thanks, fam. We're dealing with a society who's tripping because, in my opinion, I don't think people are tripping about the past relationships he's had with black women. Yeah, I'm about to get to that. I'm about to get to that, Gregory, because even if even if he was even if he said he was done with black women in particular, because his baby mama, his second child son's mother, she would be what you call what, Afro Latina. So it's not like she doesn't have black in it. You could tell she does. Oh, I know it, Money Mitch. But this exotic thing becomes a problem. No, I know his first child. I mean that lady probably could scar him for life on black women. But I've seen him date black women after that. You get what I'm saying? And during that, so it's a trip. What's up, Gigi? So let's get back to the exotic thing. So I guess we seem to forget that our black people like exotic, even in the black race, because even when I was a child, what's up? What's up, bro? You know, what's good, Chris? You wanted to date somebody who had an accent that wasn't from your area. So if somebody if you was in the South and they had a New York, thanks, man, thank you. Salute to Boston. If somebody had an accent, a Southern accent, and it was up north, that was exotic. If somebody had a Northern accent and it was down south, that was exotic. Same thing with the Midwest and the West. So those type of people got preferential treatment because you black, but you do not like you from here. So I get it, Gigi, but so this is where we're going with it though. Because now we're dealing with a society that forgets that. You forgot that, black people and me being born in New Orleans, somebody wanted some girl who was Creole. She had light eyes and, it wasn't really the hair, but she had the light eyes and the exotic facial features. Because people thought Creole people was all light skinned, mixed, Hispanic, Afro Latino looking. Afro-Latina looking people. So this is a problem. Now, digging into the rest of this joint, I started thinking about it like, okay, so we're gonna act like we didn't want to date people who came from the islands because their accent was exotic and they came from a different place. You know, ladies wanted to date Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans, and fellas is the same thing. Oh, they black, but they not necessarily from here. They different. So now we're gonna play this game like it's a bad thing. You know, couple that with this idea that if you met a like we as Americans play into the exotic thing because when you travel, you're doing the same thing. You're going somewhere and you're looked at as American, which is exotic. So it's funny that all these people who go out on trips, what's up, Cynical? My bad, you go out on trips and when you fly to Jamaica, to Dominican Republic, to Costa Rica, to Africa, to Europe, to Asia, you're exotic and you're going there to be exotic. That's men and women. Theo, what's popping? Man, thanks, Tony. You're going there to be exotic, to be different, to be looked at differently. So the dating market has become global just like the economy. Amar was popping. It's become global just like the economy. So now we got this issue where you got people upset because they feel like they're getting passed over in the global dating market. CJ was popping. So now it's a bad thing. And and I'm thinking it's gonna be like some long drawn out thing. So the clip was maybe about a few minutes. I ain't gonna say a couple, but a few minutes long. And I'm thinking to myself, that's it? That's what people are tripping about? That. And then it started dawning on me. When people was talking about preferences, he wasn't talking about somebody he was gonna marry. He was just talking about being out, single, and dating. So if you see somebody from your neighborhood, it's the same premise. When you saw somebody, you see somebody in your area, you get used to them. You see somebody outside of your area, they knew. It's no different. But I kind of look at people. Yeah, they was joking, but I mean, I get it. Because in my opinion, they're a representation of the guy that women said they wanted back in the day. And this is where all of this exotic stuff goes horribly wrong. To me, it's just chickens coming home to roost and a bit of karma in the dating market. Because when you look back on these shows and stories and documentaries and real life events, they keep focusing on 80s, 90s drug culture. Where were those guys traveling to? And women used to love drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Used to love drug dealers. Where were they traveling to? Caribbean, Central, South America, Asia. So those guys were quote unquote exploring the world. Other than that, but prior to that, you would get that exotic thing if you were in the military. You saw something different. But the type of man that some of these ladies were attracted to, And the type of man that some of these ladies have said has been attractive over the years, you know, I'm gonna get to that, Nicole. Salute to you, vet. Well, I was about to do it wrong. Salute to you, vet. My granddad was a vet. You know, what were the dope boys, and he got exotic stuff. So you wanted to impress him. It was a exotic competition. Anime, what's popping? Mike, what's going on? No problem, Nicole. So we're dealing in a society. What's up, SS? Where you got people forgetting all the preferences that they had in the past. Because part of this, when I hear commentary, is because I saw the Tory Hart, like Kevin Hart's ex-wife, her kind of response to this too, which was interesting because, you know, it seems to me that women 40 and up forget all of their preferences when when they were in their 20s and 30s. They forget all of the exact. I'm gonna get me a white dude was kind of an exotic thing. What's up, D? Or I'm gonna get a baby with good hair and light eyes. You wanted something exotic. You forgot you were saying that to the dudes. You know, you forgot you were saying that to a bunch of black dudes back in the day. You know, my preference is this height, this build. Yeah, Vivica 50. Yeah, I get that. But we're dealing with people who seem to forget that they wanted a certain type of guy in their 20s. They wanted a certain type of guy in their 30s. Now they want to say, oh, those type of guys don't want me anymore. And they don't want to say those type of guys don't want me anymore. They're saying, why don't you have my back, black man? You didn't want to be with black men like that. Some of those ladies, you know. Yeah, and he said gang chief. So I know that's that Chi-Town lingo. And this becomes a bit of the issue that you see that I personally see repeating itself over the years is since y'all want to play this game, if you're gonna make this bed, you gotta lay in it. Why are you mad at 50 Cent? Because ironically, none of these ladies going back are mad at 50 Cent's uh, oldest child's mother. She got the bag. Cause the black woman who, by the way, went on radio, said he caught her cheating on him. Even that's why the Vivica thing is kind of interesting because he became a millionaire and she left him, but he made her a millionaire and she still did the stuff with the son. But Vivica, okay. The women after that, okay. Because remember, he also dated Sierra for a time. People forget that. People forget about that part. So we're gonna play this game about. So now he's dating somebody who we consider. He has a child with somebody who's, Hispanic, black Hispanic or whatever. Intense, what's happening? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. So now we're gonna play this game. So let's go. Let's really play this game and flesh and suss it all the way out. So the vast majority of these ladies, because using celebrities, the guys that they wanted are the guys that they're mad about to this day. What's up, Unc? They're mad about these guys. You see, these ladies have preferences on color, height, weight, occupation, income, cars, clothes, and then they ran out of options. Now I gotta flip this around because it's a male channel. if ladies are if black women are upset about the exotic thing, it doesn't make sense sometimes because y'all want to switch it up, right? Y'all want to be exotic, right? Y'all want to wear Brazilian, right? And Remy, right? Y'all want to, I look Hispanic today, right? Or I look like, oh, I got my eyes done this way. I'm gonna try to look this way. I colored my hair to look exotic, you know. And now I got red hair, and I got blonde hair because that's exotic. It's like, oh, okay. So, it's, now you trying to be exotic, and then somebody goes to meet people who are not from here, and who actually naturally look the way you're exotically trying to look, and that's a problem. Interesting, interesting. He said, "Oops, there goes the." So a lot of I seen a lot of sisters who it took y'all in y'all 30s and 40s to I'm finally accepting my natural hair. You don't get to be in a position to tell black men what they should and shouldn't like if it took you 30 plus years to like yourself. Because these black men have been dealing with a bunch of sisters who didn't like themselves and wanted to be other things other and wanted to be things other than a black woman. You know. Now, acting like these guys don't want like we don't want black women at all. That's some BS. That's some BS. But the shenanigans are evident. The shenanigans are downright rampant and disrespectful. Disrespectful. And then they got and on top of this, this is about money. This is all this is about, in my opinion. Because O'Shea brought it up. Shout out to O'Shea, of course. Uh, Kevin Samuels brought it up. Shout out to the Godfather, of course. Rogue, oh man, appreciate it. You know why? Appreciate it. Sometimes exotic to a black man is a woman who's nice to him. Because a nice black woman is an exotic black woman. A black woman who's what up, cool man? You know, an exotic black woman is a woman who's feminine. You know, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the money in a second, but that's exotic. Black men aren't used to seeing feminine, cooperative black women. That's not the norm. As a guy was happening. So now getting back to the money, what I'm seeing is a bunch of black men who are rich, who are dating non-black women, and black women seem to be upset. In Wakanda, that's cold blooded, and black women seem to be upset. What's up, Poke Dog? Thanks, fam. Tony, what's happening? 30, Rich 32, what's happening? Black women seem to be upset by the idea that his money is going to go to somebody who's not black. That's what this is about. But some of these are the same guys you didn't want. The same thing's going to happen when Byron Allen died. The same thing people talked about with Robert Smith. Like I said, Kobe. The 50 Cent thing is because of his first son's mother. They think if he died, I guess the son that people will consider mixed now, he gonna get it all, and it's gonna be out of the black community. Man, appreciate it, bro. Like this is what's going on. Man, what's happening? So this is what's going on. It's a money situation, but you can't You know, you want guys. You can't disguise their whole life, and then when they move on to somebody else, you want them. That's childish. That's very childish. Because you know there was a certain time that 50 Cent was considered a sex symbol in the beginning, but yes he was and yes he wasn't. You get what I'm saying? Right. They didn't want a relationship. They wanted a lifestyle. So now, you know, yeah, yeah, but the vast majority of rich black men are with black women. That's the thing. We're talking about, you know, the vast majority of black men who are married are with black women. And I could bring you can even bring into the Dr. Dre thing. The women are concerned about how much money she got the bag. Why would you leave Dre now? To go where? To who? You know. Oh, happy birthday, man. You know, why would you? But maybe she has preferences. Maybe she wants to date somebody exotic. You know what I'm saying? What if she wants, I'm going to give me a new man, you know? Because when I think about the sisters who go travel, nobody says anything to them about their traveling. No, you know, they go to Italy and they go to Spain because they feel like I'm wanted by these Italians and I'm exotic and they're exotic and we're hooking up. So much so to the point, I don't know if y'all know this, but like when sisters go places like Italy and Spain, they think they're prostitutes. You know, that's ironic, but yeah. Yeah. Who's counting Serena's money? You think the brothers are sitting here counting Serena? Man, she gonna give all of that money to the white. Men aren't wired like that. We're not wired like that. Like that's not, you know, it's just not our thing. No men of no race is wired like that. To be perfectly honest, you know. But that's what it is. You know, like, and here's the irony about the exotic thing. You remember that dude that was the model who had got locked up, and he was with a white girl or whatever, and he left the white girl for a billionaire older white chick. Would that be exotic too? Because black women made the man famous for the, oh, he's so sexy. I don't know what color his eyes was, but the light skinned dude. You know, yeah, Will Smith's gonna be with a white woman. Yeah, it's coming to that. It's definitely coming to that. Now, matter of fact, let me get into that now. You know, bro. Oh snap! Got you a thickling. Oh my God, that's off the chain, bro. Prison Bay, yeah, that's what I mean. Prison Bay. He's exotic. You know, thugs are exotic to these women. That's exotic. It's exotic safari type man. You know, he gonna be the next Eddie Murphy. Could get into this will thing. First and foremost, I'm gonna be fair about this. Um, I said it before. I think I'm gonna give Will props for this. I'm gonna tell you why. He admitted something in that little thing that he said, "Look, I left you at that particular point. I was tired. We were separated." He left her. He was like, "I'm tired of making you happy." He thought he was done with her. So when he put that on the table, it opens the door for, okay, so she could have I could see her having a relationship after that. Because he basically was like, "Look, man, I got sick of you and I'm done." And she and in some ways she admits that she more than a handful, and you can see by these red table talks, she more than a handful full. And she really got some first world problems to be mad at the stuff she mad at. But she said it happens, you need a break. But here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, August Alsina, she met August Alsina because he was a friend to one of their kids. If I'm not mistaken. So here's where it all goes left to me, right? Because we're going to get, if you're going to get on 50 Cent for the exotic comment, she look like Doug Christian. No, that's cold-blooded. Oh yeah, she is a narcissist. If you're going to leave, you causing a big problem. Because if you and your husband are separating and you smashing one of your children's friends, that y'all brought into the family thinking, oh man, it's a good look for the family. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I'm gonna get to that, Tiff, because she keeps accusing Will of cheating, but she keeps low key taking shots, and he's like, okay, all right, whatever. But Jada has been caught. This is the second or third time she's been publicly caught cheating, publicly, with another celebrity. So at least if Will Smith cheating, he know good. He know it ain't popping up virally in the news. It ain't popping up all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? This is her problem. This is a lot of her problem. No, cause Will is in a bad spot. Cause truth be told, he's married to Jada. They've been married for over 25 years, and they live in California. Even with her getting caught publicly saying she got caught, she cheated on Will because they were still, married. So a court would just say you was married. He's still gonna lose the vast majority of his fortune to her. And guess what? If he left, the women are still go. She got the bag. She got the bag. She got the bag. She got all of that money. That's right. She got all of that money. Get it, girl. Go talk to August now. What's up, Anthony? Right, what's happening? So, this is the difference between these two situations. I ain't saying shit. But for me, Jada Pinkett this week is way more out of pocket because your kids, see, it's funny how people talk about R. Kelly, right? This is some R. Kelly type stuff. Hey, my son or daughter introduced you to my friend. Yeah, you know what? I'm a your friend. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, me and your daddy not getting along. I'm a your friend. My mind's telling me no. This is, what y'all talking R. Kelly would do. Jada just cool with it. And the problem that I had when I saw that, none of my business, but the irony was she felt like it wasn't a transgression. Oh, I don't feel like that's a transgression. What? Your husband decided he was going to leave you because you was that out of pocket. And you decide to start having sex. You decide to have a quote-unquote affair. Not with somebody new. What's up, Graham? Not with somebody new, but with a friend of your kids. And then y'all have a whole relationship. And it was like, August Alsina, they don't talk no more. He just stopped talking to her. No, he stopped talking to her because she told him she was going back to Will. So now he's like, oh my God, I done put myself all the way out here messing with this married woman, and now, he's a side piece. He was a side dude that, I'm gonna leave my wife for you, baby. He was a sucker. What's up, Prometheus? Dante, what's happening? You know, he's a problem. 2018. Hilarious. So here's the problem. What's up, Phil? Like, this is where we at in society, where you want to play this game. So let's play this game. Exactly. She trifling. You know. So Tiff, did she meet August Alsina through the son or the daughter? Because I forget. Because I was just kind of blown away by the topic. Like, how the did that happen? JP, what's going on? You know, because she just, he was sick, and they act like they was helping him. He was sick and she was sick. He might have been sick physically, but she's sick mentally. The son. So now your children, the irony of this, now your children have a hard time bringing people to the house. You know what I'm saying? The children, and you can kind of say, technically speaking, is that around the time that he started flipping out and doing all kind of crazy stuff? Because it might coincide. It might coincide with around that time, because they say it was years ago, and years ago, that little dude was doing some wild stuff. Like, what the hell going on with him? Maybe because his friend smashed his mama. See, I mean, August Alsina is low-key Delonte West. I'm just saying. Now, the thing about Will that Will was like, I'm sitting there, I'm at a press conference. David, what's popping? I'm sitting here like I'm at a press conference. Like, I'm with my woman. And the funny part about when he said, yo, I'm gonna get you back. And you already got me back. Yeah, I probably did, but I'm gonna get you back. See, I hope people understand something. To me, this is karma, because the red table talk gonna have to go in one or two directions. It's gonna have to be less man bashing, because this threw a monkey wrench in her whole man and masculinity and patriarchy and that feminist rhetoric she was running. This threw a whole monkey wrench in that. Or she gonna completely throw Will Smith under the bus and be bringing up all kinds of dirt that never surfaced, so she can get back onto that kid. Yeah, because he said it was like years ago. He's like, okay, it is what it is. Because he said, I left her. And they mad at August Alsina, which I understand. If I was Will Smith, I want to knock August Alsina out. But this is all about an album. This is tied to an album, so it's all about publicity. But see, here's the thing. It's all good, royalty. Here's the thing. We're doing things in this manner. Right. People are doing things in this manner, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, at the end of the day, what it looks like, she messing with a NOLA thug. 6ix9ine, what's happening? She's so far gone that Will don't know what to do, because he already made his he already made his bones a long time ago. He wasn't gonna leave his wife. Sydney, thanks. Oh man, yeah, I know, but she ain't got no reason to be off the chain like that, though. She don't have. She got to let Tupac go. Because to be perfectly honest, if you really want to be honest, Will Smith is just is as big of an icon as Tupac. You know, now if Tupac was alive, Tupac probably have him beat. But to just lay it out there, Will Smith ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith is all the things Tupac was trying to be. He wanted to be, you know, a blockbuster actor. That's Will Smith. You know, he was already a top tier rapper. You know, the numbers say Will Smith done that. TV show, Will Smith. Like, let's be honest about this. So when it looks like is, and Will Smith, if people remember, he's the guy that I forget if it was Salt or Pepper didn't want to talk to, but then she regretted it. So here's a problem. I think it's Pepper. So here's a problem. Jada probably looking at him the same way, and she was probably with August Alsina, and started realizing, hey, I'm gonna leave Will for August Alsina, and how I'm gonna explain this to my son. You know, can you get married to August Alsina? Your son gonna be at the wedding. Your daughter gonna be at the wedding. You know, BG Geek Surgery was popping. Like, your daughter gonna be at the wedding. All this stuff is coming to a head, and a lot of what's going on is a lot of people are starting to take into consideration that, you know, the rhetoric that women were given in the 90s, in the 80s and the 90s about men, in 2000s about men, you're seeing in 2020 how in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, 2010s also, you're seeing the back end of it, and a lot of these women were actually the problem. Now, the women who gave them this narrative were more so were a bigger problem, but when it comes to the relationship dynamic, it's the women that's the problem. You know, and you're seeing these guys, you're seeing this play out over and over and over again. Now, I'm not saying the guys are completely, you know, we all on point, we all innocent. No, I'm not even gonna lie like that. That's ridiculous. But what I'm saying is, all of this talking rhetoric is not adding up no more. All of these educated women, all these career women, they ain't figured it out yet. In some ways, I could say that between from the 80s to 2020, the quote unquote baby daddies wound up in a better situation than the baby mamas did. So what should that tell you about society over the last 40 years? Because the stories are starting to come out about, you know, with the women's quote unquote transgressions. So, and they're becoming epic failures as a norm. Now, the reason I bring this up, because the fallout is different. You know, the fallout is different. Like, women have an issue with the racial thing and the color thing, you know, but you know, women are not gonna say, wait a minute, you stepped out on your marriage. Your husband said he left you because you was out of pocket, and then you didn't go get your husband back. You actually got in a relationship with another man who was a friend of your child, and you went around, you did that for years, and then you went back to your husband. And these same women are not gonna say, you know what? If I was 50 Cent, you gotta remember this guy travels the world. He's a recording artist, travels the world, so he's gonna have groupies on every continent. You know what I'm saying? In every country. What's up, Sosa? So we're talking about a single guy who's a recording artist, you know, versus a married woman who's dating a recording artist, who's married to a recording artist and dating a recording artist. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I get that. But this is the thing. So what's gonna happen with all these shenanigans? You know, women gonna say, "Oh, that's out of pocket." Nope. See, 50 Cent is out of pocket. Lil Wayne is out of pocket. Now, ironically, 50 Cent and Lil Wayne have children with black women. I mean, people forget, his daughter all over Instagram right now. People remember the mother of his first kid, and nobody trips. Everybody know who 50 Cent mother is. Vivica out of pocket too, yeah, because he can't handle a strong woman. Here's the thing, and I'm glad Taraji P. Henson talked about the strong woman thing, because this is part of the issue also. All the vast majority of the women who say that they're strong women are just mean. They're just mean-spirited women. They're mean and they're feminists. And I don't know how being mean and a feminist makes you strong, but whatever. Because all of this strong stuff has to do with struggling, arguing, fussing, fighting, getting into it for usually things that aren't valid. You know what I'm saying? Usually things that aren't valid. But that's strong. And, okay. Vivica Fox has been looking to replace 50 Cent ever since they broke up. And she was older than him. She is older than him. That makes no sense. It, when they get on that show with the panel with the ladies like Claudia Jordan, what is it? Selena Johnson, Vivica Fox, and shoot, Diamond. Get your punk ass up on stage, Lisa Ray. They come off as mean and feminist. And then when 50 Cent was talking about his defense mechanism, like, get the fuck away from me, you killing the vibe. That's what happens. Like, you don't want mean people around you. You don't want, no, I mean, but you remember, Vivica Fox was talking about, he liked it up the butt when she got mad. Hey, how's that strong? That's petty. Somebody don't like you no more, now you're going back. And then she went back and got in the videos with him like 10, 15 years later, and they made a fun video about it. Ridiculous stuff. Vivica Fox had a chance with plenty of guys. 50 Cent wasn't the first rapper she dated. Her husband was a rapper. But this is part of the issue. Oh yeah, 50 is petty. He definitely petty. But he's more right than not. A lot of people don't want to give him credit for that. He's more right than wrong. Vivica Fox, that's the thing. Oh, Shay Play Cousin, what's popping? Like, this is what's going on. People are thinking they too good for everybody, and then the time passes them. Because I can guarantee you, because I can guarantee you one thing. If Will decide I'm single now, he gonna get way better than she gonna be able to get. For two reasons. For one, how can I say this? Being hooked to him is better than being hooked to her. And for two, even the women gonna be like, hey, your wife was out of pocket. Your wife was out of pocket. Like, I ain't gonna be nothing like that. Nothing like that. So if they see Will Smith with another woman, oh my God, what's the big deal? Because now, that's a whole free pass, weekend pass. And Will seem like he do whatever he want anyway. That's how his life look like it's set up. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. I done work my way to this position. I'm gonna do what I want. And they gonna be together in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But like, this is gonna, if Will and Jada break up, it's because even after this debacle, Jada can't bend the knee. Cause this is time when you gotta bend the knee and you gotta kiss the ring. If you don't see, and the fact that she doesn't see this as a transgression and that came out of her mouth, means she gonna stay on some type of shenanigans. You know. Yeah, you right, David. Now the thing about, I saw the thing with Kevin Hart's ex-wife in the car. I'm in a $110,000 car, and I'm in a nice home, and I'm set for life. And I'm thinking to myself, isn't that? I mean, I know Kevin Hart cheated on you and did you dirty, but the $100,000 car and a nice home, I'm pretty sure you got that with Kevin Hart's money. I'm pretty sure, you know, that's like divorce settlement type of, income. I'm pretty sure, like you act like you doing, which ties into what I was talking about earlier. These men don't. Because in that video she said black men don't have their backs. Well, that $110,000 car and that nice house after divorce, it seemed like somebody a black man got your back. You got paid for getting done dirty. Yeah, she acting like she hustling. Yeah, like it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Stacey Dash. But this is now. It'll be weird if I see swirlers talking about it, but I ain't really looking. Ezra, thanks, fam. Oh, you say ain't no hope for us average dudes? I mean, she messed up with that. Damn, it was popping. She messed up with that. Like she messed up with that. Cause I'm sure now her mother. It's funny how her mother and her daughter ain't there now. Her mama at the red table is just me and Will got to sit there like I gotta save your ass. Cause this is why I'm gonna salute Will Smith. He loves his wife. He married his wife, but he was sitting there like I gotta sit here with you with this shit. I gotta. You messing up so much. I gotta sit here with you with this. On that, I had to say, we ain't gonna put out no statements. But I gotta sit here with you right now, in front of the world about your BS. So she was saluting him that he down. He is down. He is down. But don't take that man's kindness for weakness. Because personally, I don't think he's sitting there for her. I think he's sitting there for his kids. Because they the ones, caught in this mix. This wasn't a relationship that came from her. It came through the kids. So he got to sit there like, yeah. It's a long time ago. Yeah, we keeping it real. Yeah, we gonna keep it real in a minute. And y'all gonna see in due time if the son and the daughter you don't see them rocking with their mama like that in public no more. Go back to this. Go back to this. Hey, Prometheus, don't hide nobody, fam. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shoot, undo them. Let people rock, because James and them is all right. James and who was that? Checking. All of them. It's all good. They don't never want to work on their marriage because they just don't. She just don't. Like I think personally, when it comes, it looks like, and I've never been married, so I can't speak on marriage like that. But what it looks like is she knows he's not gonna go anywhere. BGS, what's happening? Is it? She thinks she knows he's not gonna go anywhere, so she just completely out of pocket. But compared to the 50 Cent thing, like this is, one end, bam, another end, they exotic, they out of pocket. And the reason you can mirror these two together is Sometimes these guys get quote unquote exotic women because they tired of out of pocket women. I mean, that's what goes on in life. You know, a lot of these sisters say when they tired of, I'm tired of these dudes, I'm gonna date me somebody else. These guys are tired of. He wasn't supposed to tell BJS, you know, but he deserved to get his teeth knocked clean down his throat. I don't care how sick he is. He can knock if Will Smith knock him back into into ICU. Congratulations, Will, you did a great job. He can just let it wow hit him with one of the Mike Tyson's 88s. Like, go and get him. But you know, if these guys are in this position, it's like, come on, what are y'all doing to these guys? Seriously, a lot of these guys tired of out of pocket people. A lot of these ladies out of pocket. Y'all know y'all out of pocket. I mean, if your ladies come across this, go listen to Kevin Samuels every night and listen to the calls he takes. These women ain't a lot of these women ain't young. They ain't spring chickens. They women from back in the day. Taka, what's happening? They women from back in the day who thought they was better than men, who thought they was this, that, and this, that. They do have an understanding, but she be fucking up. I ain't like they say men don't know how to cheat and this, that, and she fucking up. Like this is the second time it went public. Like she fucking up. Like God, like she, you know, Jada Smith is the J.R. Smith of relationships. That's what she is. She J.R. Smith right now. You know, but yeah, she's I'm supposed to, you know, oh my God, she don't make no sense. But she just off the chain. Got me tripping right now. No, listen to the LC. Listen to the calls Kevin takes. Just listen to him. This idea, this ideology that at some point the men are always trash and the men are always wrong and you can do better and you got a million options. Listen to how those things end. They end bad. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, you know, she like I said, she Delonte West and J.R. Smith. She's smashing, you know, she's smashing the teammates, you know, and you know, just blowing everything. Polymath, what's happening? Yes, it's the delusion that's killing me. Oh yes, yes. No, 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 not J.R. Smith. No, no, yeah, not J.R. Smith from the show Dallas. You know, let Will be whatever you want to do. You know, surviving Jada Will Smith prediction. Oh my God. You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna go and act like I got a healthy relationship because this shit is ridiculous. But I'm gonna bounce for now. I'm gonna catch y'all later because I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. It's gonna be like a sports Sunday for me, man. Yell Smith be oh I'm wrong for that. Oh man, she killing. She's one of the worst players of all time. You know, yeah, he been saying that though. 50 been saying the exotic stuff. People forget about that. I'm the man. You know, but it's in the song. But whatever. Peace, y'all.